This is West Point graduate General Hoyt S. Vandenberg, as he appeared on the 30th of April 1948 when he succeeded Carl Spaatz as Air Force Chief of Staff under President Truman. He was previously Vice Chief of Staff from October 1947, and prior to that he was the second director of the Central Intelligence Agency. Back in January 1945, he was featured on the cover of Time magazine as commander of the 9th Air Force. It is no coincidence that this issue also addressed the UFO Foo Fighters reported by U.S. combat pilots over Germany. Vandenberg was confirmed to serve a bobtailed second term as Air Force Chief of Staff beginning on the 28th of April 1952 to end on the 29th of June 1953. He was then succeeded by General Nathan Twining. Vandenberg is a key figure in ufology for rejecting ATIC and Project Sign's 1948 early UFO intelligence report known as the Estimate of the Situation. This had supposedly been prepared following the dramatic DC-3 pilot UFO encounter in July. However, we would later learn of 4 dramatic UFO sightings in April 1948. One was at Holloman Air Force Base in New Mexico, one at Maxwell Air Force Base in Alabama, one at Ladd Air Force Base in Alaska, and one at Greenville Air Force Base in South Carolina. You may stop the video to read the notes for each sighting. Ed Ruppelt describes seeing Project Sign's estimate of the situation as a rather thick document printed on legal-size paper, bound with a black cover, and with the words Top Secret stamped across the front. Ruppelt stated that the report's conclusion was that UFOs were of interplanetary origin. The document made it all the way up the chain of command, without objection, until Vandenberg rejected it for lack of proof. ATIC staff went to the Pentagon in an attempt to bolster their case, but to no avail. According to Ruppelt, most copies of the document were relegated to the incinerator, and thus the cases and language used to justify the interplanetary conclusion are lost to this day. 3.5 years later, on the 29th of April 1952, Vandenberg issued Air Force Letter No. 200-5, outlining reporting procedures for unidentified flying objects. That document is scrolling now to provide timestamp indexing for future discussion.